Hello, it's Monday, start of a week, March the 9th. Just play your part. Romans chapter 12, verse 6 in our devotional, the word for you today, says, "We have different gifts according to the grace given us. If a man's gift is prophesying, let him use it in proportion to his faith." Paul is talking about our service to the Lord. He says we are to be transformed by the renewing of our mind that will allow us to serve God. When we're saved, God sends the Holy Spirit to dwell within us. And when the Holy Spirit comes to dwell within us, he brings spiritual gift or gifts. And God decides which gifts or gifts we are to have. A list of those can be found in Romans 12, 6 through 8, 1 Corinthians 12, 4 through 11, also verses 27 and 30, and also Ephesians 4, 11. These give partial lists of the spiritual gifts. The important thing to know that is each believer has a gift or gifts. And God is the one who decides. We don't get to pick. We don't choose which gifts we want. Okay, God, give me these. It doesn't work that way. God has created us with our personalities. He has a plan for us. And so he has put in us, through the Holy Spirit, certain gifts for us to use. Now, a spiritual gift is not a talent or a skill. It's not something that's developed. Spiritual gift, when it comes into us, is ready to be used right then. Now, obviously, it's more effective the more we use it. We learn to use it more effectively. But it's not something that we develop over time. We also don't choose which gifts we receive. And they're to be used to benefit others, not ourselves. Also, God is the one who is to get the praise and the glory for it, not us. But a funny thing happens. As we're using the gifts God has given us, and he uses that and he blesses that, and good comes of that, we are glad for God to get the glory because we're excited that we're even have a part with him in this. And then trying to serve God without using our gifts is really, really frustrating because we want to serve in a particular way, and it's just not working. You know, there are a lot of Sundays I just want to get up and sing and just really bless God with a great song. Hearing me sing wouldn't be a blessing, though. I'm grateful that we have those that have the musical talent and musical ability, and God has given gifts to people. Sometimes we want to do what God has not equipped us to do. Well, we just have to simply say, God, thank you. Thank you for the gifts you've given me, and I'm going to do the very best I can with the gifts you've given me. I'm not going to go out and seek to do something you haven't equipped me for. It's kind of like a man went to a hardware store and he saw this contraption and he said he was wanting to cut wood, and they said, this will cut a whole lot more wood for you, this thing right here, will, than what you're used to. So he takes it, and he comes back, he brings it back, I want my money back. It's not cutting very much. They said, why? What's wrong? He said, well, it's just not cutting very much. So they pull a cord on it, and that chainsaw fires up, and that guy said, what's that noise? Well, he's taking the chainsaw, and he's going like this. He's not using it the way it's designed to do with the power it has. When we try to serve God in a way in our own strength, it's like taking a chainsaw and trying to use it this way rather than starting it and letting it be the power. So, do you know what your spiritual gifts are? If you don't, I would encourage you to turn to Romans and 1 Corinthians and Ephesians. Look at some of those spiritual gifts. And one way you'll know your spiritual gift, one, you'll enjoy using it. Why? Because you do well at it. And number two, it'll bring enjoyment and peace to other people. It will help other people. It may encourage other people. So it says, just play your part. Today we say stay in your lane. Just play your part. Do what God has called you to do. And you know what? Great peace and joy comes with that. It's when we get out of our lane, when we try to play a part we're not designed to play. That's when it gets tough. Use your gift. First of all, know what your gift is, and then use your gift to serve God. It's amazing what he can do through you. Have a good day.